The Mission is a film by Roland Joff. Now, I haven't really seen any of this director's films, but this one has Robert De Niro and Jeremy Irons in it. I really like the cast. Also, an earlier role from Liam Neeson. So it has a pretty stacked cast, but it's about Father Gabriel. He is a stubborn priest who goes to the wilderness to meet the Indian population. However, they killed the last priest that was there, and he's able to start a mission there, however, using his flute. You know, he mystifies the people, and then he wants to convert them. However, he also crosses paths with Rodrigo, who is a slaver, played by Robert De Niro. And Robert De Niro, he commits an unspeakable act and decides to join Father Gabriel in a special mission to basically find redemption. However, they come up across a ardent naysayer who does not like the indigenous population, so he wants them, you know, under the whip and chain. And the church has to, like, you know, argue for the missions to remain intact. However, comes to a crossroads where whoever has the might is right. So this is described as a sweeping action epic, but you only get the action bits at the end. You do get some hard-hitting stuff. Mainly the great, you know, thing about this film is definitely Robert De Niro's sort of redemption of sorts. There's a really great middle section, you know, with Liam Neeson and him and Jeremy Irons' character, and there's a lot of like stuff going on, a lot of emotional baggage to unpack. But overall, the acting and that storyline is the more engaging part of the movie. The rest of it, involving like the demolition of the mission and everything, is not as interesting because it's kind of rushed. It's like only in the last like 30 minutes, and it's more of an afterthought. So overall, the movie does have some amazing cinematography and usage of like old school filmmaking. You know, they filmed it out in the jungle, and they did all the stunts there. Good cast, decent story, got my attention, but I felt like the first 2/3 were more interesting than the last third. But it's pretty engaging film overall, though, if you want to check it out for any of the cast members. So I give The Mission a 7 out of 10.